See what we got. There you go, we're streaming. We're streaming on YouTube, and then it's recording, and we'll repost it. So anyway, we were supposed to do this last week, but we're like the Stewart brothers. We just show it whenever we want to in supercross.
Yeah, weather permitting.
There you go. So last week, this week, we're pretty much in agreement. We think Roxon's going to win.
Roxon's looking so far the fastest of the night, but Dungey with a close second, I think.
Well, I think that early on, Dungey wasn't necessarily the fastest dude out, but like in the last couple of years now, he's gotten himself to the point where he is actually one of the fastest guys, and he's super confident. So
his consistency, I think, is going to pay off tonight, because one mistake by Roxon and Dungey's right there.
Well, that's what it is, right? Roxon's super fast, obviously, but any of these guys can make a mistake and go down, and then that's the end of it for the rest of the year.
We'll see what Marvin does tonight, too. He might show some speed.
This chick used to be Atlanta Falcons cheerleader. Oh, right now we're getting ready for the 250 main. We'll keep you informed of when we're actually starting. That way, if you're watching this after the fact, you could sync it up. Because I'm pretty sure nobody's watching this on YouTube right now because nobody knows it's on. But it's cool. Oh, getting smoked. We were supposed to have other people. We were actually supposed to do this last week, and then it snowed, and we plow snow, and that means money, so that went out. Bad video settings.
What's it telling?
I don't know all this technical jargon that's going on up here. Nobody's live chatting with us either.
I need a cup of coffee when I stay away for this.
Right. Right now we got Ralph, Shaheen, and Fro.
This East Coast, West Coast thing is horrible.
Yeah. We work all the time. We work at JPR Cycles in Lyndhurst. This guy's the boss. He gets up earlier than I do, I'm pretty sure. I'm drinking coffee right now because it's late night. I'm normally asleep by 10. 11 at the latest.
Who do you think for the lights?
Lights? Jeff's making himself coffee in the kitchen. I don't know, McElrath has been putting it all together. Well, it's between him and Hill, I think.
Possibly.
And they've both been getting good starts. I don't think
Faulkner's got the speed or the confidence.
Yeah, I think Faulkner has the speed. I don't think he has the confidence right now. If I was going to call it, I'm going to say this is going by Hill's heat race winning interview. He sounds less confident than McElrath does at the moment. And they're lining up right next to each other.
They're showing more speed, though.
Yeah, but if you get into the main and now that guy's right there pressuring you and you think about it too much and you get arm pump.
I don't know if Hill has 15 laps in
Well, they're right next to each other on the start, so we'll see. No, you got enough time to make your coffee.
I knew they were. Nice if we could hear them. Boy, Hanson second from inside.
I'll give you a couple more notches on the volume. My stream health is horrible. It's your janky internet.
That's possible. It's Verizon, Fios.
Hear that, Verizon? Step it up.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Comcast Xfinity.
Comcast. All right, Comcast, step it up.
Yeah.
Jeff's out of frame.
Sorry. I gotta sit an inch away from the TV to hear it.
All right, we're staring at Juliana Daniels' ass right now, and the board just clicked to 0. Oh, and Hanny smashes the gate. He blew his load early.
Yeah,
premature. And Dakotas pulls the whole shot.
Where's Hill? He's waiting.
What's up, Northeast?
That's it. Yeah, it is Jimmy Dakotas.
Dude, he has pulled a huge. And then Australian Reardon, isn't that his name?
Yeah.
So where are all the players?
Right
McElrath.
Right there.
Just who'd he just run into? Faulkner. Oh,
nice.
Faulkner runs him off the track. Ooh, and then he almost jumps onto his back fender. Oh. Do you think the AMA will frown on that? He just basically rode next to the track, cut in, and then just run into the side of him. And then again, let's hope Faulkner just keeps it up.
Yeah, it's Parkson.
Oh, come right back. I like it. The problem with all that, well, it's not a problem necessarily. Dakotas, Reardon, Davalos. I'm cool with all those guys, so let's give Dakotas a little chance to break away. Did you hear about Dakotas' dad dying probably a couple months ago, right before the season started? So I'm sure a win nobody'd be mad at that.
Absolutely not.
It's a rough scenario. Davalos is from Ecuador. I went down there to do a freestyle show and ended up riding some motocross race the following week. And I won 30 plus.
Yeah, what'd you win?
Maybe $500.
Ecuadorian money, huh?
Yeah, no, American.
Yeah?
Yeah.
30 plus paid out $500?
Well, I was supposed to jump some big double, he was like, no, we got a big jump there that you'll be able to do tricks on. And then when I rode the track, I rode some other dudes.
Yeah, what are you doing? Controller. Hit exit.
Where's exit? There we go. So I ended up riding somebody's bike, and it was horrible. And the jump was 85 feet. And he's like, you gotta jump that and do tricks on it. And the two fastest dudes there, who were fast, could barely get over the thing. So I'm trying to tell him, hey, I can't do tricks on that. Yeah, I understand it's a big jump. But these guys, look at these two 22-year-olds hauling ass can barely get over the thing. You want me to do tricks on it, on your buddy's bike that's super soft? I don't even want to jump it. So then I just raced 30 plus. Stalled my bike out in the first moto and still won it. And then second one still got a bad start and then won that one. But the 30 plus champion, who was sponsored by Yamaha, didn't want to race me because earlier in the week they were there to practice, and they go, "Hey, do you want to ride?" Okay, so the day before we ate ceviche somewhere, and I got food poisoning, so I'm throwing up all night.
Who's that?
Ceviche. Yeah, no good. He's trying to follow in the footsteps of 122. Reed is 22. I just realized that. Maybe coincidence, maybe not. So we eat ceviche. I get food poisoning. I'm throwing up all night. I'm peeing out my butt. And then the next day we go to the track. It's like 85 degrees. They go, hey, do you want to ride this guy's bike on the track so you can get used to the track? And I'm like, is that the bike I'm going to race? They said, no. This is like the 30 plus champion from the years prior. I'm like, no, I don't want to ride his random bike and then have to relearn on another bike. I haven't slept all night. I've been throwing up. So then the 30 plus guy, the champion, he actually crashed that day. So he decided that he wasn't going to ride. So right now they're showing a replay of, who was it? Oh, Reardon going off track. Or tucking his front end right over the top of the berm. And then Plessinger, coming in hot.
Yeah.
Standing himself up. Here's a rule of thumb: takeouts. You gotta be in front of the peg. The further in front of the peg, the better. The further behind, the more you're just gonna stand yourself up like that. We may not even be doing anything, but we'll be recording for later, so that's fine. So anyway, the dude crashes. He goes, oh, my knee hurts. He doesn't end up racing. Because I'm pretty sure he got scared thinking that I was super fast because I didn't want to ride his bike. And I'm like, I've been thrown up for 8 hours. No, I don't want to ride a random bike and then have to ride another random bike on the day of the race. So I just opted out of it. Track looked kind of, it was fun.
Like McElrath is going to probably win this.
No, not McElrath, Dakotas.
No, they're catching him very fast.
Very quickly.
Davos is ready pretty much on
8 more minutes.
Davos is on his back tire.
Davos has been there.
Yeah, but now he's real close. And
whatever.
McElrath is
I'm rooting for Dakotas. Oh, and he's starting to make little mistakes. Come on, Dakotas, get it together.
It ain't happening. Hey, if he gets top 3, it's good.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully at least stays on the podium. Oh. Come on, get it together. Breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe deep.
Yeah, look how fast McElrath just caught them. It's only 2 seconds now.
That's true.
It was just up to 4 seconds.
What, 2 laps ago?
A
lap
ago.
Yeah.
So he's catching them.
2 seconds a lap.
I don't think Hill is catching
not
them.
Looking good.
A little bit he's catching them, but not much.
Lots of time. It's weird now without the laps because it's like, what was the original time for the 250s? 15? So this is halfway right now, 7?
Yeah, it was 15 laps, so I guess...
No, it was 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm saying originally, before they did times, it would be 15 laps, so I guess they're figuring a minute a lap time as most supercross races. But some were even under a minute.
Well, I think that's why they ended up going to time. Because of stadium size, maybe?
Yeah.
It's like...
I think, Giant Stadium was real fast last year.
Oh, yeah? Why would that be a small stadium?
It's a football arena. The baseball ones are the bigger ones.
Really?
Yeah. Think about how big a baseball stadium is compared to a football. Football is just 100 yards.
I don't know. I went to one baseball game. It was a Atlanta Braves game, and I don't know who they played or who won. It was basically like a bar with a live game in it.
Yeah, but the stadiums are giant compared to a football stadium.
That's crazy because I've been in a bunch of football stadiums, and to think that they're that much bigger, I guess the floor space, not necessarily the amount of people it holds.
Yeah, floor
Dakota's
space.
still holding the lead. They are right on him now, but
right there.
Yeah, with 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, they'll mess around a little bit. Hill will catch them, and then it'll be a
there you go. Davalos got him.
He's not gonna let it go that easy though.
No, but now McElrath is right there, and I think he's he's most confident right now. Little huckabuck. Can't believe Emmett didn't say it.
Messing up.
Now he's getting the arm pump. Remember I told you the story about arena cross heat race leading Jeremy Buell? And I finally, 4 laps in, he comes by me. I see a big number 2 on a Kawasaki. Realize he's like pretty much factory arena cross guy. My arms pump up. And that's the end of it. And then one time we were doing a freestyle motocross show in Ohio, and Buell comes through the autograph line with his kids, getting autographs for his kid. It was awesome. Not like he knew who the fuck I was, but whatever, it was still fun. Alright, Hill's in 4th.
So he's still 4 seconds behind.
Yeah, 4.5 seconds behind. It's weird. It's like, are these guys tired by this point of the night, or do they put so much pressure on themselves for the main? It's not like a heat race. Like, the heat races don't matter, so they're just like, fuck it. So then they kill the heat races, and then they're put a lot of pressure on themselves in the main, and then don't ride as good. So it seems like, if you had the speed earlier, why all of a sudden can you not do it?
About to pass Jimmy Dakotas.
Because he made a little mistake. Yep. And Plessinger is right there. He's going to get around them for sure. Yeah. Come on, man. See, I feel like that's a confidence thing. As soon as one guy got around him, he started thinking about it. Now he's making all kinds of mistakes. That's not a, that's not how that guy rides. That's him in his own head.
He was just winning the moto for
6
laps.
Yeah, exactly. That's just thinking too much once you get to that point. It's weird. Like I said, leading the heat race for fucking 4 out of 5 laps. I see who was behind me the whole time, and all of a sudden that's it. It changed my entire game plan. Which I didn't have one, basically, but... Basically, I was thinking, I don't think I should have been leading that guy for that long. So we may or may not be live right now because there's red. We'll see. 2 minutes and 15 seconds right now. McElrath is now on Davalos, just under a second. He's got everybody's number right now.
Doesn't seem like Davalos could ever really put it together. How many years has he been doing this?
Yeah.
15 or 12 or something.
No, it's been...
It's like...
He's got a mental block,
it's
too.
Something like that, and
Put so much pressure, he gets to the point, he's like, I should win this, and then he starts second-guessing that. I agree. He's been in the lights for a long time. He's got to be close to pointing out.
I don't know. He only finishes half the season, crashes out that last half.
Maybe there you go. Maybe he saved some points. Okay, so we probably got like 3 laps, maybe.
Yeah, time runs out. And they do
probably
one
2.
after
I think they just went through the finish, so probably 2.
They might make one more and then the one after that. So 2.
If people aren't watching the race, these little dead sessions will be coming. Oh, iCloud storage.
Yeah, messed them up a little bit.
Alright, we're at under 10 seconds. Did they just cross the finish line?
Yeah, so they're going to do this lap plus one more.
Alright, so we'll see.
So
now
Martin's probably like, oh, son of a bitch.
Now McElrath is a second and a half behind. He lost some time.
Yeah, there was a lot. Oh, he's right there.
He caught up to him, just run into him. That's what we like to see. There we go, cutting inside again. That's it. It's the end of
that
it.
Hill right there?
Yeah, Hill's right there. He's coming through for second.
And that's Plessinger too.
2 to go now, it says.
And Hill's only a second behind. This is that last lap. I don't know.
Apparently they did get hung up on lappers bad.
I don't know. Hill better crank it up if he's going to pass him.
You know, Davalos and Plessinger right there.
Yeah.
Plessinger, or however you say it.
Plessinger.
That's what it looks like to me as well. Plessinger made it around Davalos now. Faulkner's right there, but he's way back. Holy
16
smoke.
seconds. He's a half a lap back. I don't know, Hill. He's close, but not close enough. He knows he's there.
Uh-oh.
This is it. 2 turns to go.
All right. Is that it? I thought it just said 2 laps. Now it says final lap.
It said 2 laps, and then that's it. Got him.
That's it. McElrath kept it, but Hill was right there.
He was right there. He waited too long.
He gave him the wrist. Maybe he was hung up fucking trying to get around people. Man, we got a lot of time to kill now between this and the main.
Talk about who's going to be 450 main.
That's a lot of talking for the next like fucking 5 minutes probably.
Can't just shut that off.
Yeah, we could, and then I could just edit it together later. We're taking a break. We're gonna be right back. No, I got to do it in here. All right, 450 man.
Muscan, Anderson, Roxon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I think Roxon's still gonna win it.
I want the Roxon to win, but
I say Roxon, Dungey, Muscan, Anderson. Because I think that both Muscan and Anderson don't have the confidence to believe that they can be Roxon or Dungey. That guy better get out of the way.
yeah, right.
Whoa. Well, Dino didn't get a good start there.
Dungey.
Oh, Dungey out front.
Nope. Look who's out front right there.
Millsaps.
Nah, I ain't Millsaps.
Oh,
no!
Whoa! That's
Through the puddle, back on. That ain't
back
bad.
on, still in third.
That's not bad at all. He lost
Still
one
in
spot.
third. Is that...
That's Marvin. That's Muscane.
Roxon's in second now.
Yeah, Muscane would have been in the lead if he held on to it.
Well, if he held on to it.
Yeah, but he didn't
go off track. Okay, so now...
That wasn't bad, though. He lost one spot.
But see how aggressive Roxon is? Like, he just believes he can win it. Uh-oh, doubles it.
That's all right.
Roxon believes he can win it. No matter what the qualifying time said. You know, I don't...
This will be good, but I think he's going to mess with Dungey a little bit when he catches him again.
Yeah, for sure. Roxon on a Honda. Do you think, like... I don't even know. Did they offer him mega money?
I'm sure.
Mega money. I mean, really, honestly, you know, if you're my age at least, which I'm way older, obviously, Honda was the team to ride for. They had everybody. At one point, they had every, like, badass dude, just about, except for Jeff Ward.
Yeah. I guess it was time to get some more badass riders. I haven't had anybody in a while.
Yeah. I mean,
who was our last badass rider? Carmichael?
Yeah. I mean, not to say that, like, Sealy and all those guys aren't badass, but we just mean, like, super top elite,
dominant,
stomping everybody's ass, badass. So right now we got Dungey, Roxon, who's just under a second behind, Muskin, Sealy, Millsaps, Tomac 6th, Anderson, Pike, Brayton, Baggett. So right now my who did I say was gonna? I said Roxon, Dungey, Muskin. So that's still
that was Muskin.
And fourth I said
Anderson,
was
Roxon.
No, I had Tomac in front of Anderson. So Tomac would really have to bust a move. I figured he would put it together a little more after last week. No, like whatever. There's still 17 minutes, but I'm just saying. I'm glad Millsaps is doing pretty good. Well, there you go. Tomac's in the 5th. So I still get a shot at my top 4. I don't think I had Sealy that far. Let's see.
I think Dungey's pulling Roxon a little bit. Not much. Maybe not. He caught him already again. It's right there.
As far as the wild card for Fantasy Supercross, I had
You said Tickle.
I had Tickle. He's in 16th, so he's gonna have to bust.
No, he's at 14th now.
No, he's to 14th, so he may make it to 11th. He may make it to 11th. All right, now Roxon is just about right on Dungey. Over 16 minutes left. This is a good matchup right here. This is what you want to see. Both these guys are the fastest guys. They're both confident. So we're going to see. Yeah, both these guys are super strong mentally. Where's old Reedy?
He's in like
9th.
Bike looks so bad.
Yeah, the Honda is badass. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Just yeah. His back end doesn't drop into him like at all. I've never been able to really do that. Especially not huge ones like that, like 3-foot tall ones. Anderson getting around Millsaps now. Which is for what?
6th.
6th place?
Mm-hmm.
There. It's been like .9 for a couple laps though. Les Roxon's just chilling, watching some lines. You know, or is he like?
It doesn't look like he's riding too hard.
I don't think he's conceded to second yet.
No.
Like I think he still wants to make a move. He doesn't want to give him that bit of
He will.
confidence. Carmichael's agreeing with us right now, in case you guys are listening to that. Oh, is that Bogle? Just took Webb to the high line. Now it says it's 1.2 seconds.
It varies every couple turns. Right there, look, he just catches him in a whoops. 0.6 now, so.
I think that going off what they're saying.
There you go, right here.
Oh,
on
that's
the inside.
Roxon making the move.
I guess Roxon had some dirt.
Yeah, no. He was like, this roost hurts. Well, but Dungey's right there. Yeah. Dungey's trying to put it up inside. That sounded dirty. I think that...
That's where he pulls away right here. On the
I think he's done. I think Roxon's out.
Not yet. Still right there.
It's a weird jump.
It is.
When you see the best in the world, like, looping out off of the first one so they could wheel slap the second one, it's weird.
They weren't doing that in the heat races.
What were they doing, tripling?
They must have been tripling it. It must have worn away or something.
Alright, Tomac's up in the fifth.
Right on, Dungey again.
But Roxon seems nice and calm about it. Doesn't mean he couldn't get hung up in a rut or something and give Dungey an opportunity. He just committed to the inside. Obviously not the fast line, but...
That's pretty close.
Yeah. Carmichael says gives him plenty of room. So there's like 4 inches between his back tire and Dungey's front. But I guess that's all you need, huh? It's not contact. Now Seeley's being pressured by Tomac. Oh, so if Tomac passes Seeley, my top 4 is correct. Whoa. Who's coming? Anderson.
Yeah.
If both of them get around, then my top 5 is correct. Alright, so sorry Seeley, I'm pulling for Tomac and Anderson to get around you. Strictly because I want a chance to win like socks or something from Rocky Mountain ATV MC. And if you could get up into 11th, nobody'd be mad at that either.
He's in 13th right now.
Then I would have the whole 10 minutes. He could definitely pass 2 guys. He maybe will pass more, but he better not.
Oh, you need him to be in 11th?
Yeah.
He's going to finish probably under that.
Do you think so? I mean, guys are getting faster as he goes up.
Yeah, Grant Wilson will pass those guys.
He's in 10th. Tomac gets past Seeley. Now Anderson does. All right. So now Tomac has to hold off Anderson. There's still 9 minutes. There's a lot of time for that not to happen. Like right now already. I think Anderson doesn't even tuck his jersey in because he likes the breeze on his back. That's my guess. Whoa! What was that? So Tomac just stood himself up in the corner and Anderson's gone. And now Seeley is close, but not going to go. Come on, Tomac, with your arm pump situation. Yeah. If he would believe in himself as much as somebody that doesn't have to ride at all. Oh.
Oof.
He's lucky he didn't fall all by himself, let alone get run into.
He's right there.
He's right there for sure. Under 8 minutes. I mean, I think as long as Kenny doesn't make a mistake.
Or get a lapper in the way.
Or run into a lapper.
Like this. Behind him.
Yeah. Oh, let's make him a little room to break away. Alright, that's it. Lapper's out of the way. I mean, I think the fact that Roxon passed him, you know, this seems to be a comfortable pace. Maybe he just got in front of him and just decided to sit into his face. Trying to burn the dirt up is how you fucking end up crashing. He's right on him.
Nobody. Lappers.
Is that a lap?
Webb hit his lap Webb.
Damn, dude. Webb's getting lapped by fucking Muskin. 15. I wonder, that's gotta just be a confidence thing. He can't be that much slower on a 450.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Blast the puddle.
Blast the puddle. I guess he entered back into the track, the, you know,
yeah,
quickest available safe spot. Alright, we're just under 5 minutes. Dungey is still right on Roxon. I mean, I think both these guys are in stellar shape. I don't think that's an issue.
Oh, who's that? Just cartwheeling off the track.
We're trying to get it out of the way.
Catching him again.
It's crazy how Tomac's whole mindset and everything has changed since his shoulders. You know, this is going on, well, it's like a year and a half, probably, since he blew him out when he was just owning everyone. This is going to be good. 308, 307, 305. Dungey's got to make a charge right now if he's going to do it. Which it looks like he's trying to. Carmichael says he thinks Dungey's sizing him up, but I thought that that's what Roxon was doing last ago. Sizing up Dungey. I'm impressed with Dungey picking up his raw speed. I think that a couple years ago he wasn't necessarily like one of the absolute fastest. He was just super consistent and people made mistakes and then he ended up capitalizing on it. But over the last couple of years he's definitely one of the absolute fastest. Like if you want to lay down lap times, whatever, he's always there. "20 laps in, still have a minute and a half before the 2 laps. I wonder how many of the races wind up being more laps than 20 because of lap times being under a minute. I don't know. I think Roxon's strong enough physically and mentally to stay there, not let it bother him. You know, Roxon was faster earlier, and then Dungey got to watch him and just learn his lines.
Right there. Still got this lap plus another.
He's right up on him now.
Yep.
Dude. If you can pull it off last lap, whatever. 2 to go. He He looks like he's picked up the intensity for sure.
I don't know. Rock's gonna choke.
He's usually pretty good with that stuff.
He's gonna have to ramble.
He's at least gonna have to take the line away for sure.
Yep. Thumbs.
Uh-oh. He's right there. See, Roxon doesn't seem phased. Oh, Dungy had a little too.
That's it. Game over.
It. One mistake, and then he couldn't jump the rhythm section. That's all it wrote. All she wrote. Not really that good of a whip. I'm going to critique Kenny on his whip. It was not that good, Kenny. Alright, so let's see the rest. Muskin, so there you go. There's my top three. But I think Anderson got Tomac. See if I won socks on my supercross fantasy shit. No, Anderson. Didn't get top 5. I got top 3. Probably not getting socks. Ooh, who got 11? Alright. It's just what we thought. At the top 3. But I'm glad Supercross is back. Where the fuck are the Stewart brothers? Malcolm, don't fall into James's mindset. Get back out there. Win some shit. Hopefully it doesn't snow next week. We get to do it again.